Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer live pop-up chat, and oh my goodness, we have some hot gossip. Well, it's not gossip, it's the truth, because Ellen DeGeneres has revealed that she has held and fed baby Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor at Frogmore Cottage. My goodness, what a revelation. So I'm sure you've all seen the video, so of course I'm not going to show the video because it is Ellen's video. So if you go to EllenTube, I think it's called on YouTube, the clip is there. So we're going to talk about that today. My goodness. And also, I am kind of disgusted a little bit at the press because they, of course, their minds immediately go to speculation about what type of milk it was. Was it expressed milk or was it formula milk? I mean, come on, really? I mean, we're talking about the Royal Hakuna Matatas, and my goodness, we don't need to know if it was expressed milk or formula milk. I imagine if Ellen fed the baby, it would have been. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it was expressed milk or formula milk. Let me know what you think in the comments or in the live chat. My goodness, my goodness. The Royal Hakuna Matatas should not be speculated about in such a way. Anyway, I'm going to go and find the chat room and see who's here. And also, if you've got anything else that you wish to talk to me about today, then please do. Let's just see what people are saying about the Royal Hakuna Matatas and Ellen DeGeneres. Hello to everyone. I can see you all in the chat room. We have someone from David from Puerto Rico. Thank you. Therese says, who cares about his milk? It's not exactly. I agree. It's not our business. Oh, I've not heard anything about Serena's mother ignoring who? Ignoring Meghan? I thought they were sat next to each other. I don't think she could possibly have ignored her. Chibby Meatball says, really? Wow, just wow, exactly. Hey London says, the British and other medias are so out of control. Okay, so we have a lovely, beautiful moment from Ellen, and the press minds instantly go to, eh, eh. That's what they go to. My goodness. Angelic says, you want a peek of the tiara? You can. It is the Duchess Augusta tiara, which is very similar to the Lovers Not Cambridge, the Cambridge Lovers Not tiara, which of course, the Cambridge Lovers Not tiara is what this is based on. Oh no, it's based on this, rather. This is the first one, anyway. Yes. I agree with what everyone's saying. Lisa says, hi Elliot, just joined in. Really? Yes. Their minds went to formula or expressed. Yeah. Elderfield says, that is very personal. How ridiculous. Indeed. Indeed. In fact, I'm not going to read the art. Well, I'm not going to produce the article because it's just silly. But anyway, let's go to the details of what Ellen did actually reveal. Now, Ellen, in her little video clip from her show, she recounted the story in her typically humorous way. In fact, I think she did a really good job. So I'm going to give Ellen the golden fan flap. So there we go. Ellen gets a golden fan flap from me because, you know, she made a story that was personal into something that was funny and light-hearted, and actually something that I probably think Harry and Meghan would probably laugh at if they saw it. And of course, Ellen is a big supporter of Harry and Meghan. She spoke out after Elton did. So, you know, she didn't mean anything by revealing these details. So, so yes, I'm perfectly happy with Ellen and the way that Ellen did it. But she revealed that he looks like Harry, and she drew a little picture. And she just drew his face, and she said he does have a body, but I just drew his face. And she said he's got a lovely little round head, and he looks just like Harry, and he has more hair than what she did, I think, at that age, or rather than what she expected. She revealed how she held him and fed him. Again, this is where the press came in. Was it bottle, formula, or was it expressed? Yes. And yeah, she explained, you know, that she was there for interest in their conservation work. And she said, here's a sentence I thought I'd never say, but I spent the afternoon with Harry and Meghan. My goodness, I can't tell you how sweet they are, but the most important thing is I got to hold Archie. Little Archie, I fed Archie, I held Archie. And the audience went, ah, and sort of cheered. She said he weighs 15 pounds, which is the exchange rate, which with the exchange rate is $17 here. Which I thought was quite funny. He looks like Harry, and he had more hair than I did at the time. And this is where it says, so, and I quote from the article, "It is unknown whether Ellen would have given Archie formula or expressed milk. NHS guidelines suggest babies shouldn't be given solid food until they are 6 months old, although some babies are given solids earlier." Really? Did they have to go there? I'm going to fan flap them again. Did they really have to go there? My goodness. She added, "I just want to say it was an honour for them to meet me." I'm sure it was an honour for them to meet her. Seriously, they are so amazing. The cutest couple and so down to earth. Yeah, so there we go. That's kind of all the video was. It's kind of a really short clip. And then going back to when Ellen spoke out in their defence, her tweet read, and this is going back to the time when Elton spoke out about all of the aeroplane private jet debacle. She said, "Portia and I met Prince Harry and Meghan in England to talk about their work on wildlife conservation. They were the most down-to-earth, compassionate people. Imagine being attacked for everything you do, when all you're trying to do is make the world better." So that must have been the occasion when she held Archie. So it's probably going back maybe a month or something or other. So yes. Yeah. That's kind of all it is. It's just a really simple story, but I just didn't like the slant about the royal Hakuna Matatas going on there. Let's see what people are saying about it all. We don't know the exact date, Bella, of when she saw him, but I imagine it was round about the time when she was over to talk about conservation work, but we don't know exactly when that is. Betsy says, "Where's the link to the new Ellen stuff?" If you go to her her YouTube channel, I do believe the clip is on there. So she puts all of the clips up on her YouTube channel. Live Love and Laugh says, "Meghan is a working mom, so feeding a baby expressed milk is normal." And of course, when, going back to that point, if we're on the subject, we may as well stay on it. I imagine when Meghan went to support Serena in New York, I imagine she probably expressed some milk to leave behind, of course, for baby Archie. H. London says, "Ellen is such a good and beautiful soul. She stands up for what matters and graciously and sometimes humorously speaks out about things that are wrong or unkind." I think she addressed it in her usual way, which is okay with me. Shirley Meathos says, "It sounds like he's a good eater, even with a stranger, which is the most important thing." And Deirdre says, "I'm trying to fan flap like you and I can't get it." Oh, have you got a fan? You have to find the way that it flaps, and then you hold the end of it, and then you just let it go. There you go. It's like that. So, yeah. Keep practicing your fan. Kathy says, "Ellen couldn't have said it better. These tabloids are horrid press. They are." Yolita says, "I'm glad they are going to work together." Indeed. Yes, just type in Ellen Tube. That's it. It's called Ellen Tube, but it's on YouTube. It's just a YouTube channel. MH44 says, "I don't think Ellen went to the press. Harry and Meghan." Yeah, no. Ellen didn't go to the press. Definitely not. Betsy says, "Expressed milk has more antibodies and is better for the baby's immune system." H.A. Bracken says, "Do you think it's a good thing that all of their celebrity friends speak about them a lot?" Well, I mean, it depends. I think if we're going back to the occasions when the celebrity friends spoke before, I always said at the time that I thought that because they were very close friends and they made themselves public as well, some of them made themselves public, I always thought that it was with perhaps the consent of Harry and Meghan. So no, I think it's with their consent. And like I say, Ellen is just Ellen, and she did it in her typically humorous type of way. So no, I don't think it's bad. I mean, lots of people. I mean, if you go back to when Diana was alive, she had friends which kind of spoke out almost on her behalf to get her message across when we had the wars of the Waleses going on. Diana herself talked to the press, and of course she did that famous interview, the Panorama interview. So no, I don't think it's a problem. I mean, as long as they're not telling gossip about her, but just saying that you from your own personal experience fed baby Archie, I don't think is going against them whatsoever. Sophia says breast milk can be frozen. Well, thank you for that tip. I will freeze my own later. Venus says turning the story into something negative is their goal. Because anything positive people talk about, especially coming from the US, where they have no access, is a hit to their narrative. And Linda Vanessa says being a first-time mom is an experience that brings all kinds of emotional highs and lows. New mothers need time out and to rejuvenate. Jill Beck says enough of the milk. She can't take it anymore. Sophia's laughing. Ellie Poodle thinks that nobody would have asked Diana about the milk situation. And Rebecca says, hello, breast milk has no more antibodies than in it than regular milk. I have no idea. I don't have the Royal Hakuna Matatas. You breastfeed your daughter. The first 6 weeks are where the most beneficial antibodies are. MH44 says, in my opinion, we shouldn't be having a conversation about how Master Archie feeds. I didn't start it, they did. H. London, I agree. Why did they even have to go there? Yes, I'm sure Megan is a very capable mom. Teresa says, do you have a new picture? Blue? Yes, but only because the old one fell off. So that's actually from my bedroom, but I moved it down just to cover a gap. T. French says, Meghan may pump milk for bottles, so fathers like Prince Harry can also participate in feeding baby Archie. I'm sure she did before she left. Teresa says, I agree, enough about the milk. As long as it's not eggs. Let's not talk about eggs, because in my weekly vlog, I didn't think the eggs would cause such a stir. But there we go, they did. Gail says, made it to the party late, but better late than never. Welcome. Liv Nuss says, Megan felt the love in New York. She was on the big screen. Oh yes, she did give a little wave. The camera picked her out in the crowd, and of course you appear on the big screen, don't you? And she gave a little wave, which I thought was lovely. Betsy says, I breastfed my 2 sons for 3 years each. It isn't dirty or the word, but it is best for their health and for emotional stability. Ellie Poodle says, a new portrait coming your way. A portrait of me or of Megan? With my Hakuna Matatas. Matilda says, I just saw the video and it appeared appropriate, and the reason she did it to take a picture of Archie is because she did not thought it would be appropriate. Yes, she joked about taking the picture of Archie, but she drew one, which I thought was even better, because I liked the drawing version very much. Yes, I do believe Megan is back in the UK. Carolyn says, when my babies got older, I made my own baby food. I'm sure Megan will too. Made lots of vegetable soup, so we all ate healthy. It was easy. That sounds like it's something that Megan may do. Oh, what are we congratulating Sophia on? Oh, you just came in. Oh, you have a great new granddaughter. Oh, that deserves a fan flap. A golden one. There you go. You get congratulations. Mwah! I'm glad we have some good news. Maria says, did this story warrant a live chat? Well, who knows? I'm here. Make the most of me. You can talk to me about other stuff if you want to. Teresa says, £15 is perfect for a 4-month-old. I'm sure he's going to be very tall. And Chris says, newspapers in general are becoming obsolete with all the social media options. They're afraid and desperate to sell stories. Well, I've kind of spoken about that before. So I kind of agree. Yes, lots of people saying that it can be frozen. There we go. And Gail says, happy to have any live chat. You go. You're more than, I mean, I'm not going to stay on terribly long today because I do still have things going on in my private life. But yeah. Beth says, thank you for doing a live chat. You are so funny and great to see. You're more than welcome. And Rose says, Megan is homesick. She went to yoga. And yes, she did go to the yoga as well to unwind after the flight. I assume she paid for her air. Yes, it was a private trip, so the cost will have been met privately. But who paid for security? Well, it's the security. It's her royal protection officers all the time. She would have the same protection officers in the UK. It doesn't matter where she goes. Diepack says, yes, it did. I like you. You can come on any time with any topic. Gail says, hoping that it is going in the right direction. Thinking of your nan. Well, it's not. For those of you who may not have understood, it's not my nan that's ill. It's her partner. So, yeah, it is what it is. But it's going to be a difficult week. Let's put it that way. Alicia says, I left the chat and came back. I just watched Elliot's video and the picture of Archie was hilarious. It was. It was a little round head. H. London says, I watched one of your blogs last night. Do you not keep your eggs in the fridge? Oh, we had this conversation. I can't believe eggs would be such a thing. I'm going to make a separate video on it, so I'm not going to talk about it now. But on my other channel, Elliot's British Life, I will do a whole video on eggs in the UK. Yolita says, we encourage mothers to express milk that fathers should experience in feeding the baby. Yes, I mean, I'm sure if Harry could, you know, produce himself, he would. But yes, I agree. It is important to bond. And an important process for fathers to bond with baby. Tree says, I hope we get to see Archie's face soon. On the tour, I am sure there will be some kind of opportunity to see Archie on the tour. It wasn't announced that there's going to be an opportunity, but I'm sure there will be at some point. I can't believe that they would take him and not show anything. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Jackie J says, yes, we were astonished about the eggs. I can't believe it's such a thing. Tut says, any chance of Archie and Frogmella sharing a play date? If I'm invited to Frogmore Cottage, I will take along. Sophia says, did you hear anything about Serena threw a tennis ball at Duchess Meghan after she lost? Oh, that sounds like rubbish to me. I'm going to give that a fan flap. Did that start from one of the tarot readers or perhaps from Lizard Lady? I'm guessing. But no, I don't think Serena threw a tennis ball at anybody, to be quite honest. Felicia says, why so much discussion about breastfeeding? Because the press are speculating, because Ellen revealed that she fed Archie. The press want to know, of course they do, if it was expressed milk or whether it was formula. Yes, it does sound like a very silly rumour to me too. Lizard Lady question mark. Those of you who know who Lizard Lady is will know who Lizard Lady is. I will not even reference her by her correct channel name. Alicia says the press needs some milk. I think they would love nothing more than a bottle of Archie's milk. Especially a few of them, a few individuals out there. But I know what I'd feed them. Anyway, that's besides the point. Yes. Do we have any other questions or comments about any other royal stories? Prince William was out today because it's #999 day for all the uniformed services like ambulance and police and firefighters and paramedics and all the rest of it. So yes, he was out today talking about mental health within that sector. So I made a video on that. So if you want to go and take a look, do go and take a look. Live, love and laugh. That's one of the people I was speaking about. Barbie Longfellow says, just got on. Who cares if it's formula or breastfeed? How bizarre. The press is all... Oh, yes, that's good. That's a good one. They need some sour milk. Or rather, they are sour milk. Zara fell off her horse. It happens. But she's a tough cookie. Zara is... Okay, look. Princess Anne and Zara. The apple did not fall far from the tree. Zara is a tough old cookie. No nonsense, no fuss. She'll pull up her big girl pants and get on with it. Patricia says, hello Elliot, not sure if this is live. It is, it's live. Just popping in, so busy these last few weeks. Hope all's well with everyone and your nanny's doing well. Well, like I said, it's her partner, but things are as they are. Betsy says, I watched the House of Commons live today and the Speaker, John Bercow, said he is stepping down. He is. He's stepping down at the next election. Professor X is speculating Meghan's going to be pregnant by summer of 2020. We do not know if Archie drank all the milk. I am not party to that level of detail. Elder Poodle says, orange? That's why Martha Stewart says not to refrigerate them. She has hens laying eggs. What? I have no idea, but I will talk about eggs later. Oh, Iran, not orange. Oh, you were talking to Iran or Iran. Yes, Zara is lovely indeed, and she is one tough cookie. So falling off a horse, I'm like water off a duck's back. Right, I think I'm going to leave it here today. Because kind of that's really the only kind of story that we have today. So I'm going to leave it there. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media and also hit that bell so you know when I upload a new video. And also please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And no more talk about the Royal Hakuna Matatas. So from me in Shropshire, I'm expressing my goodbye. Bye bye.